Do me a favor, hit the like button. We got the main event here. We got Claudia Jordan, aka Skeezer from 1996. All right, shout out to you. We got the main event. We got almost 2,000 people watching me here. I'm in the Philippines right now. I'll be back in the Desert Storm bunker next week, and you're going to get some great shows on all platforms. I promise you. We're going to bring back the evening show. You heard it here first. It's going to be later. All right, so we're going to probably be doing evening shows during some of your popular shows, but we're carving out a new time. All right, on Twitch and on YouTube and all that stuff, and on Instagram and all that stuff. But we got the main event here. Claudia Jordan, as you guys know, I talked about her. She took exception to some of the things that she saw in my video. All right, and if you guys didn't see, I went feral on Instagram, in which one of my videos is approaching 1 million views. I don't know if it'll get to it. It's approaching 1 million views, and it's caused quite a stir in the comment section. 6,000 comments, some by celebrities, some by haters, but a lot of people congratulating me, even celebrities reaching out to me on the DMs, shouting out my lifestyle in the comment sections. So it drew the attention of people who are thinking I live a provocative lifestyle, like Boyce Watkins, ecclesiastical Christians like Andrew Wilson, and then also skeezers, old skeezers, calling me old trick, and Claudia Jordan saying that I'm community dick. All right, but Claudia Jordan, I thought it was actually funny for her to comment because, you know, she's been one of these voices, namely with Vivica A. Fox. What's the other woman's name? There's two other women that are associated. The woman that was in the movie with Ice Cube. I can't remember these women's names. But these women actually got into it with Kevin Samuels, and they tap danced on Kevin Samuels' grave when Kevin Samuels died. Diamond, Lisa Ray. So Lisa Ray, Claudia Jordan, and Vivica A. Fox, they all had a TV show together, a little internet show. And then there was another fourth woman involved in it. I don't remember her name either. But these women have all got together to spew their man hate and their misandry and feminism in the face of men. All right. Particularly related to them being aging and still desiring to have dating and romantic styles that benefited them and further would have benefited them in their 20s. All right. So Claudia Jordan took great exception to my video, and she replied, she just said, in a laughing emoji. And I said, bitch, I know you ain't laughing. See, here's the thing. It's kind of like when, you know, remember when you was on the schoolyard and y'all got to play in the dozens, or in California, we used to call it bagging, or you might say you were roasting, or you were doing they used to call it back in the day, roast sessions, or, you know, whatever you called it in your region of the United States. Remember, y'all used to get together and then some dude would start getting picked on and they start kikiing, and everybody just, you know what I mean, going crazy on you, playing the dozens. They used to call it back in the day for you old niggas. Yeah, cracking on you, the Jonesing, yeah, capping. All right, you remember those days you was in high school and then you was the one and you was getting capped on and you was like, damn, they in on me, man. Today's my day. All right, you know, one of these days today was your day, nigga. You wore the wrong clothes, your socks was drowning, and they just on you. All right, they on you. You like, God damn. And then when somebody roasting your ass, you look over and it's a nigga laughing a little too hard. You know who it is, and it's a punk motherfucker laughing hard. And everybody ha-ha and kiki, and you in your feelings, you tight. You like, damn, nigga, these niggas on me today. And then you look over and you like, I know you ain't laughing, nigga. All right. And then it's on like Donkey Kong. Then you get the little sweat off of you for a little bit. All right. Cause then you be like, you go pick on the motherfucker that shouldn't been talking, nigga. Oh, you laughing a little too hard. Don't let me talk about you and your mama, nigga. Right. You already know who I'm talking about. That's how I felt about Claudia Jordan in my comment section. That's how I felt about Claudia Jordan in my comment section. Bitch, I know you ain't laughing. I know you ain't talking. Okay, out of all the people who should be in here squawking, it shouldn't be you. Bitch, I know you ain't laughing. See, Boyce Watkins, I had to deal with him with his goofy ass. But then I know, bitch, you ain't in here talking. That's how I felt about Claudia Jordan in my comment section. All right, yo, I need to call your monkey ass out because you a known skeezer. All right, you a professional skeezoid. All right, you the definition. If I open the book of skeezer, there you are right there. In the, I know you ain't talking about no trick, sugar daddy. I know you ain't talking. So that's how I felt about Claudia Jordan. Anyway, my video has gone viral for you guys that want to see it. It's on Instagram. It's pinned to the top of the first 3 videos. And I don't want to keep reiterating it, but it's a version of the free agent lifestyle that's an advanced version. And it's gotten the world's attention. It's gotten many, many people's attention. And it's sad because I didn't need to do it. But notice what matters to men. It's women. Like, we live our lives through women. It's hard for a man to preach a message of getting himself to the top and climbing to the top of the mountain, and women aren't involved. So my message been going on deaf ears because men thought I was some sort of incel. I couldn't get hoes, or I had the trick, or I really wasn't doing that. I really wasn't around attractive women. I really wasn't around young girls until they had to see it. Now they see it and they're like, oh shit, there's no denying it. And now people can make an excuse as why it's happening. Well, I was like, I told you that I was doing that. I told you that was going to be the result, and you have to be able to manage that. So Claudia Jordan has something to say in the comment section, and her comment's now deleted. So if you do want to go back and respond to the comment, it's deleted because it was blocked. All right. And somebody said Tony Gaskins was talking down on you. Yeah. See, I mean, look, another sad thing about it is, out of all my work, what got even my opponent's attention was this video. Like, it kind of offends me, while I do like that video went viral, it kind of offends me that that's what got their attention, because I was literally been talking about male self-improvement, making good decisions, staying single, doing your investigation, vetting. And so now people, they tried to ignore me and act like I wasn't there. But what got their attention was that video. And to me, it's like, so now you want to talk about me? See, it's kind of like one of those things where people wait until you have a weak, vulnerable point and then they attack. When they don't have nothing to attack, they stay quiet. But then when they have something to attack, they jump, which I get it. It's part of being a person in media, social media, and entertainment. It is what it is. But now they want to attack this, you know what I mean? And now they want to call my name out. And now they want to demonstrate that I'm a heathen, or they want to demonstrate why they want to blame me for all the problems. I've been doing this literally for 8 years, telling men to be disciplined. Now all of a sudden I show them that video and now they want to attack. But, it's one of those things that's kind of frustrating for me as a content creator, because it takes my work and then they just want to oh, that's what he wants to do out here, being an old trick, or he wants to pay for young bitches, and, excuses and shit. So Claudia Jordan, her comment has been deleted because she blocked me after our exchange on DMs. But I just want to make sure you understand this clear. Claudia Jordan was responding to me immediately when I DM'd her, which means in effect, she was interested in me somehow. Now, what CGA is going to say is she wanted old boy. She wanted CGA. She was interested in me and interested to see if I was actually real, if I was that real motherfucker, if I was going to be intimidated by her celebrity, or if I was going to treat her like she's just a regular old Hollywood skeezer. Because I don't look up to entertainers like that. I like that celebrities can be in there validating the post, but I don't look up to entertainers. And I don't look up to entertainers like, oh, these people are above me, or I should be scared of them. But Greg will tell you, she was just in here poking and prodding, all right? But the fact that at the end of the show that I did about Boyce Watkins, I said, oh, Claudia Jordan in there talking shit. Let me hit her up in the DMs. She immediately responded to my DMs, and she went on a long diatribe to talk about me, talking directly to me. Wasn't her assistant or any of that. So she was ready to respond to me specifically in these DMs. And I'm going to show you the result of those DMs. All right, I'm going to show you the result of the DMs. We're going to do this live right here on the Al Gore's internet. So I'll always say, man, a lot of these people don't have a lot going on more than you would think. All right. Most of them people, I'm either on their level or above their level. They kind of look at me. They're curious. They're like, who is this motherfucker? Who is this next guy? He the next guy up. So here's the DMs here. And I'm going to show you it's legitimately her. All right. There it is right there. All right. There's a check mark. That's her right there. Now, what had happened was I screenshotted her comment. So you cannot see the original comment, but I screenshotted her comment right there. And I put it on my story and I tagged her. And I said, old skeezers in the comment section, your time's up at Claudia Jordan. Now, I also did this to Boyce Watkins. So this wasn't me picking on women. I did this to Boyce Watkins as well. So I responded to Boyce Watkins' comments and I said, the simp enforcers are out. And I tagged him. Now that didn't get, I think that initially got her attention. And she deleted a comment. But at the end of the stream, I said, should I get her? So when people want to say, well, CGA, you responded to her first. I did say at the end of the show that I was going to message her in the DMs. All right. So that was the message that I sent. Come get that CGA experience, best trip you've ever had in 52 years. All right. So that was my DM to her right there. That was my DM. And apparently she responded initially, but she deleted it because if you text me or if you DM me, you get this auto response. Okay. And the auto response says right here, hey, thanks for reaching out and sharing your information. If you want more, my DMs are flooded. I don't see my DMs. I basically got over 10,000 DMs over the past week based on this thing that went viral because I have auto response on all of my DMs. So I said, my DMs are flooded. Reach out for a one-on-one. You can visit my website. So that's what came up. So I'm assuming she responded, maybe possibly deleted it. But then here it is right here. She responded. And when I say she was responding immediately. Like as soon as she texts, I would text and she would respond back immediately. She said, calling me right here, calling me an old skeezer, then flirting in my DMs. Yeah, you're a clown. Grow up, please. Okay. Now, right here. So she starts off with that. You're flirting with me in the DMs. So she did see that I called her an old skeezer. Then she said, you're flirting with me in the DMs. All right. And she said, you're a clown. Go away. Now, I'm just going to ask you, what would a person do on a platform like Instagram? What could you do to stop a person from DMing you? Would you tell them to go away? Or would you block them? What would you do? If you did not want to receive any additional messages, what would you do? Would you say just go away or would you block? Now, that to me is the telltale sign that she wanted to engage into something. She wanted to engage in a conversation, at least at the very minimum. So she did not block me at that particular point. You can restrict them, block them. You can literally disappear on them and be like, I ain't responding to this motherfucker. All right. She could have sent her shot and blocked. She didn't. She didn't. So I responded back. I was like, let's see if she game. And I said, that ain't flirting, baby girl. But did you miss something on Valentine's Day? I had to set the record straight. I wasn't flirting with you. I basically, you'll see it later what I was suggesting because I'm going to come back to it. But I said, that ain't flirting, baby girl. But did you miss something on Valentine's Day? Now, again, if you saw the original Boyce Watkins show, I had discovered that she was complaining on the Breakfast Club that she didn't get sex on Valentine's Day. Now, I asked her a question. Remember, I'm an unknown guy to her 48 hours ago, apparently, according to her. If she's such a celebrity and such above me, you would get that question and be like, who is this guy? Block. Does she block me? No. I said, that ain't flirting, baby girl. Did you miss something on Valentine's Day? She said, what? That's telling you, that's interest. So she's knowing something's up. She wants to have a conversation. What? Why would she care about what I thought about her on Valentine's Day? But I reeled her back in. Okay, let's get away with that flirting. This ain't flirting, but let me tell you something about something else I might know. Oh, she knows who I am. She trying to play like she don't know who I am. She knows who I am. She said, what? What did I miss? Oh, okay, let me tell you, since you listening. I said, you didn't get no loving, no touching. I said, sounds like you're in need. Then I said, tell daddy more about it. All right, where's my get him daddy right here? All right, where's get him daddy? All right, because today I got time for sure. All right, but where's get him daddy season at? I don't have it. Tell daddy more about it. Okay, you didn't get no loving and touching, so she knows what I'm talking about. Then I said, sounds like you're the one in need. Sounds like you need some healing, baby. Tell daddy more about it. Did she block me? No. Where's the block at? This tells me, where's the block at? She still ain't blocked me yet. So she then says, OMG, you're so corny. Now, you can take that legitimately, or you can realize that pussy percolating over there. All right, she. Which one do you think? Press 1 in the chat if you think that pussy percolating. Press 5 in the chat if you think she really thinks I'm corny. All right, but to me, there's no block. By the way, when I said tell daddy more about it, there was a little bit of time in between that I sent those two messages. All right, there's a little bit of time because it says right here, you didn't get no love and no touching. Sounds like you're in need. I waited a couple of minutes. And then when I was waiting a couple of minutes, she was literally texting something. She had the text bubble up. And then I said, tell my daddy more about it. And she deleted it. And then she came back with, oh my God, you're so corny. What do you think, guys? She knows she paid for play. I mean, again, she might be in a bind. And so she's thinking about, hey, where the offer at? What you giving them young girls? I can tell you what my price is, CGA. Somebody says she's going. So she says, oh my God, you're so corny. Doesn't block me. She continues. So I said, stop it, ma'am. And that's a legitimate use of ma'am. I'm trying to qualify her as an older woman. I said, I'm here to help you. And I capitalize you. I'm here to help you out. What you need, baby? What you need? You need a couple dollars to hold? You need me to come beat them guts up? You need me to come? By the way, for the white people who want to know, for the white people who want to know who we're talking about, somebody says she feeling me. I mean, she ain't giving no signs that she ain't. She giving signs of interest to me. I mean, she's a little annoyed or perturbed that I ain't falling all over her. She tried to assert that I was flirting with her. I said, no, I wasn't. There's her with President Donald Trump because she was on the show Celebrity Apprentice. All right, this is her. I think she's 52 years old. All right, in the comment section originally, she said, everybody talks about me because I'm popping. All right, but we'll disclose what she said about her. This is Claudia Jordan now. All right, I still would fold her ass up. All right, she a nice piece of calico, but she an old skeezer. I was right about that. She an old skeezer. Okay, so let's go back to the DMs. I said, stop it, man. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. I'm not here to shit on you. I'm not here to compete with you. I ain't here to trade bars with you. I know you in need, baby. Now, she still doesn't hit the block button. What does she do? She then compares me to her current man. She's comparing me to her current man. She says, the man I'm seeing shits on you a million times over. It would never behave so bitchy. There's nothing you can help me with. Please stop DMing me. This is the second time she has said that I was DMing her. Now, originally, I did DM her, which was the tagging her on my story. And then I came in with the baby girl, tell me what you need. And then she started responding to me. But, you came back with the man that you're seeing shits on me a million times over, really? And you're calling me bitchy behavior. You're also, why you ain't blocking me? Why you asking me to please stop DMing you? You could just block me, but you're not, because you're engaged with me. You want to see what I'm going to do with, how I'm going to get over this. All right. What I'm going to say. And I said, okay, ma'am, I already know your story. And I said, but he's not your man though. You're sharing him. But I said, have it your way, meaning that I'm not pressuring you. I'm not harassing you. Have it your way. I was literally just had the last word. I wasn't going to say anything. She keeps engaging with me. Remember, she asked me to stop DMing her. She's engaging with me. Then she says, you don't know shit, knock it off. And I said, I'm using your words. That's all. I'm not pressuring her. I'm not banging her. I'm just basically just be like, hey, look, that's what you said. And I said, you also said that a few weeks ago, your man was having sex with his ex and didn't have sex with you. So your man shits on me, but you're sharing him. All right. So, okay. So I'm just basically like, hey, baby, tell me what you need and we can make it happen. I'm here to help you. I'm not trying to tell daddy more about it. All right. I ain't flirting. All right. I can give you what I need, what you need. All right. Tell me what you need. I can handle it. I can beat them old corns off your toes. And then try to compare me to her other man, which is someone unnamed, in which I know information. And she says, you don't know shit. Basically, I'm using your words. You said your man on Valentine's Day was sleeping with his ex, not you. Okay. And then she goes further. Here we go right here. Now look at this. For a woman that doesn't want to be DM'd, she sure got a lot to say. So you're telling me this woman's not interested in me? You're telling this woman is turned off by me? You're telling me the video she saw just made her get the ick? Now she got all this to say. She typed all this shit out. So this is what she said. And Claudia, if you're listening to me, the offer is still on. I can beat them dusty cheeks up and them cobwebs around your pussy out. I can beat that up if you want to. All right. I can come over and deliver it because I done been with bigger and better than you. But I'll still use you as a trophy. I can still say I banged Claudia Jordan and I can just come to my audience. If that's what you want, I'll keep it discreet. We could do a video together or whatnot, but I'll beat them soggy cheeks up if you need to. All right. I don't hold grudges, Claudia, and I'm not bitchy. And you're projecting. Claudia says, I know your community dick self ain't talking about sharing. Remember, I said, you're sharing your boyfriend. She said, I didn't know shit, knock it off, but she didn't deny it. You can't deny it because I have the video of you saying it. Then she called me community dick. I know your community dick self ain't talking about sharing. She says, sir, please, you won't win this battle of wits with me. Best to go find someone else to play with. I thought your post was cringe, nothing more, nothing less. Why are you explaining yourself? Why are you explaining yourself so much? I'm not about to be in an IG fight with yo ass. She said you ass, but I know what she meant. I'm not about to be in an IG fight with yo ass. I'm not in a fight with you, ma'am. I'm not in a fight with you. I'm here I literally was just hitting you up to see what you was in need for. And then she said, I said what I said. You screenshotted it. and made it more of what it needed to be for content. And I'm certain that you'll make another video about me. You're right, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm making another video about you. So there you are. And I screenshotted it. You was in my comment section. You the one opened your mouth. And I said, I know you ain't talking. What more do you want? See, that's an invitation right there. Guys, she asked me, what more do I want? Guys, that's like saying, do you want fries with that? What do you want? She asked me, what more do you want? That what you're telling me she doesn't want to engage in this conversation? She's interested in something. She just ain't gonna say it. She trying to get me to say it and then get me on the hook for saying it. So it says, well, what more do you want? She says, there will be no flirting, no playing like that. I'm seeing someone amazing, and this has gotten more attention than it should have. Now, please run along and enjoy your life. Now, again, that's the third time she asked me to run along and stop DMing her and whatnot. That's the third time. Now, watch this. Video chat started. Now you can't see it on the text. It'll show that there's a call going in, an incoming call and an out, and it'll say you missed the call, and then it'll ask you to call back. Now, she tried to video chat me. Apparently, she tried to video chat me, but she's gonna explain what happened. So I was like, and I'm seeing it live. I'm like, oh, Claudia Jordan trying to video chat me. I'm like, oh, okay. You don't have to call. It's okay, girl. She wanted to see if it was really me on the other side of them DMs. All right. And I was ready to go. I was like, come on, call me. I was like, call me. All right. And then I said, this is all I said. The pot has called the kettle black. All right. Basically referring to her previous message, calling me community dick. So I said, that's the pot calling the kettle black. But I said, so be it. Good luck. Then I saw that she tried to call me. And I said, oh, you trying to call me now? Call me again. Call me again. And here she goes. So she's still engaging in this conversation for some reason. And by the way, this is the middle of the night. I think it was probably maybe 11 o'clock West Coast. This is like 11, 12, 1 a.m. on the West Coast. Then she said, yeah, okay. She said, nope, was trying to hit the block button. All right, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt on that one. She tried to hit the block button. She tried to say what she said and hit the block button. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't know how the block button works on Instagram too much to be able to hit it fast. Maybe she hit the call. I don't know. I have no idea. But she was like, she tried to say that and hit the block button, but accidentally hit the video call. I mean, I don't know how the block button works. I maybe only used the block button over the last 10 years or 12 years, maybe 8 times, right, of blocking people. And like I could block people from the comments, but to go from video, I've never blocked somebody from the DMs and then went to block them. I don't think I've ever tried to do that. So she trying to say she tried to block me instead of video call me. What do you think? What do you think? Is she lying or is she telling the truth? And she still hasn't blocked me. She's still talking shit. All right, but let's continue. She says, nope, I was trying to hit the block button, and you ain't never seen me community. Always a relationship, girl. Only bitches believe fake gossip with no proof. Why are you bothering me? Seriously. So that is about the 4th time she's asked me, why are you DMing me? Please stop DMing me. Why are you bothering me? To me, let's be honest. Am I bothering her? Am I forcing her to respond? Am I leaving long messages? Am I begging for anything? Am I asking for anything? In my opinion, I'm not bothering her. She responded to me. So at that point, I was ready to be like, okay, it's on, like Donkey Kong. All right, look, how much is gonna cost? Let's talk turkey. Yeah, somebody said, please just proposition me. That's what that meant. That's exactly it, in my opinion. What she wants is ask me out, give me a deal, proposition me, tell me what you want right here. Let's keep the conversation going because my feet are getting cold. I'm getting bored. I got another DM. That's what she wanted. In my opinion, she's like, let's see what you offering. Let's see what you offering. Please stop bothering me. What more do you need? Tell me what you want. Stop DMing me. Yeah, she want her ego stroke. Okay, baby girl, it'll be all right. You are really a queen. I'm really interested in you. She wanted me to go that route. You know, I really want to see you. Let's meet sometime. I'm in LA. Let me fly you in. That's what she wanted. But I wasn't giving her that. I wasn't giving it to her. Okay, baby, I'll leave you alone. I'm sorry for bothering you, queen. Then she threw this insult in. Why are you bothering me? Seriously. Don't you have a teenage illegal to molest? Now that tells me right there that there was something there, because she compared her man against me. Now she's saying, go get them young girls. Don't you got some young girls to talk to? Don't you tell some young hoes? That's what this is about. See, you can't tell me she wasn't feeling salty about this. Don't you got some young teenage, what's he call them? Teenage illegals to molest. Teenage illegal to molest. What? There's no teenagers on my profile. See, she wants me to be like, well, I'll take your old soggy cake ass. Jealousy, yes. Hurt and bitter. Because that's what it's about. Because if I would have been in there flirting with her ass and call her, she would have been like, okay, tell me what's up. But I wasn't giving her that. And now she like, leave me alone. Don't you want to be with them young girls? Go get them young broads. Am I reading this wrong? So she said that's what she ended with. Really? And I said, you're literally messaging me. How am I bothering you? Laughing emoji. All right, you're messaging me with long ass messages. I'm not messaging you. I initially messaged you, but you're the one going in asking me questions and wide open-ended questions and accusing me of shit that I ain't done. Okay, but I said, you're literally the one messaging me. And then she sends another message to make an excuse as to why she's talking to me. She said, you tagged me and then I got in my DMs. Now, let me just say this, gentlemen. How many people have you messaged, gentlemen, in DMs and never got a response? Celebrities. Instagram thoughts, Instagram models that just simply ignored you. You're telling me you got your buns burned because I tagged you in the skeezer post and then followed it up with tell you to come ride Space Mountain with CGA. You're telling me that that's what got you burned? No, it wasn't. What got you burned was that the dude that was living a lifestyle that most guys ain't showing you, legitimately living it, you was curious. That's what got you. You were curious. That's what got you. And that's why you responded. I'm pretty sure you don't respond to the majority of your DMs, but you literally wanted to come to Splash Mountain and respond to me back and forth and go toe to toe with me in the DMs and then play the victim. Come on, man. He said, how she got a man, but she up here, she up in a booty call hours texting with you. I mean, come on, guys. Where her man at if she over here going back and forth with me between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. in the DMs? Okay. And she says right here, you tagged me and then I got in my DMs. She said, okay, I'll be the man here and handle this. You want to chat late night and I want you to leave me alone and get my name out your mouth. I got this. And then at that point, she blocked me. All right, as far as I can see, because she stopped talking. But just so you guys can see, I believe I did respond to her and I said, do you night night. All right. That's all I said. And I basically am mirroring what she said because she was talking about late nights. And I said, do you night night. No big deal. All right, I ain't about to get on here and jock you. All right, that's what I ain't about to do. I'm not about to get up here and sweat you in the DMs. Trust me. I mean, I got bigger and better, younger fish to fry than that. So, what do you think about this? I'm not gonna toot my own horn or pat my back and say she was after me. I think she was curious enough to respond, at the very least. She didn't make a case that she was trying to shit on me, other than the fact that she was just throwing up shit tests and shit like that. She wasn't really there shitting on me like that. I mean, you can make a case for that she was, but I think what it was she was inviting a conversation. She was inviting a conversation. Let me see what he got. Let me see what game he got. Let me see what he gonna say. Let me see what he gonna spit. Let me see what he gonna offer. That's what I think she was doing. Not to say that she would have went, but I think she was open. Her ears were open. She was like, "You got my attention, nigga. This is the only time I don't give that many dudes my attention, but you got it." I think she was willing to listen. But she was playing plausible deniability along the way to say that she wasn't. Let me know if I got it right or wrong on this one in the comment section. But I think she was curious at the very least. Now, she did call me community dick, but let's just review something here, Claudia. All right. We did look up your file. Okay. We're going to pull your file real quick. Talking about I'm community dick. I want you to consider that as you look at this. Claudia Jordan's long list of alleged ex-lovers and boyfriends. She did say bitches do gossip, and that's a nice little butter pecan Puerto Rican set of cans. But long list of alleged lovers, this should be interesting. Let's go to this page. What do we got here? We got some of these people I can't see. We got Genuine, Nelly, Simeon Rice of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We have Maurice Green, a former U.S. Olympic medal sprinter. We have Darren Sharper, okay, Dwight Freeney, and some of these people I can't see who their names are. Let me see if I can remove it and share the screen with you because it's a little bit blurry. All right, it's a little bit blurry, but you said community dick. You called me community dick. All right, you got some nerve to run around here saying you ain't community nothing out here. Now, is Darren Sharper the guy that went to jail? Darren Sharper is the guy that went to jail for something despicable, if I'm not mistaken. Did he go to jail for grape? All right, that's one of your ex. Let me see here. Darren Sharper went to jail for drugging and raping numerous women across 4 states: Louisiana, California, Arizona, and Nevada. That's her alleged ex-boyfriend. All right. I mean, you cannot make this shit up. All right. I knew that's what the case right there, but all right. This is her list. Genuine. Community dick, really? Okay. All right. Nelly. Oh, that looks like Tigger. Big Tigger from BET. Not Big Tigger from BET. See, when she say her man shit on me, bro, I'm CGA up in that motherfucker. I'm CGA. You already seen CGA. Trust me, in your life. Who is this white man sitting up here? I don't even know who this white guy is. All right, but this is the previous guy. We got football players. We got Olympic sprinters. We got R&B singers and rappers, video show hosts, shit like this. All right, and you can add old Coach Greg Adams next to the name right there. And by the way, what's your name? Claudia Jordan. You can add Hollywood CGA to that list. Every woman's fantasy, including you. All right, and we have proof on today's show. Every woman's fantasy. Lord have mercy. Somebody said Suge Knight. Okay, man. Is she trying to call me community? Oh, my Lord Jesus Christ. Like I said, the pot has called the kettle black. And she didn't like that too much. But I will say I did have an opportunity to put a bid in, and I think she would have accepted my bid, or at least she would have had the opportunity to turn it down. All right, that's what she wanted. Is and I think some people could possibly say she wanted me to simp for her or give her a bid so she can reject me. Okay. Which is another thing that she would probably have done. And she would probably like, nah, nigga, you be out here with these young girls. You don't want a woman like me, and reject me. But I didn't give her the opportunity to do so. This is why I don't use the cold approach, is because women will want to reel you in and then still be like, yeah, I appreciate the approach, but here you're rejected. So she didn't get the opportunity to reject me, which made her, okay, this nigga ain't gonna go ahead and do that. So she skated. Somebody said, she catching an STD. Oh, I ain't saying nothing about it. Ma'am, I ain't saying nothing about that. Don't come over here to try to get my pocket. I ain't Tasha K. I ain't said nothing about your status out here. And nothing about mine either. All right. I'm clean as a whistle. I don't know if everybody is, but ours is. We have a lot of support here. Okay. Can I explain why males say, but she got ass, they'll get offended when they get called rainbow? I can't find a woman's butt attractive if her face isn't attractive. Not necessarily. That's not an all gold syndrome, but some dudes are. I notice when I'm on vacation, married guys always look at single guys traveling solo like me with either shock or happy to see me enjoying themselves, being free. But the wives always look bothered. Why is that? Because they don't want the husband getting any ideas. Okay, they don't want the husbands getting any ideas, because the husband's gonna be like, wait, you can live a life like that? Yes, you can. Shout out to Black Boss in the building. Bronx King says, also, the running inside joke between me and my crew is, I wonder what they told their boyfriends about where they were going for the day. That's the case, guys. All women, whether they're in a relationship or not, got a boyfriend or somebody they told that they were going to do something else, and they were doing something else. Okay, because I got women that go, like, there's a woman with me on vacation. All right, she lives with her mom in the Philippines. And I told her, I know that's the case. And I said, what did you tell your mom where you were going to be this week? Because you certainly didn't say you were going to be with me. And she told me. I told my mom this. So it's not necessarily always men being victimized by this. But please understand, that's an example of what I tell you. They're going to always tell people they're doing something else. So when a woman even tells you, and women have to be smartened up to the fact that why men don't trust them is because we've already been on side of you lying to other people. Like, I've been with a whole woman just finishing up in the bedroom. She's calling her lesbian lover, telling her why she turned her location off. Oh, it'll be okay. I'm just here. I had to turn on my location because, and she's standing in my kitchen naked. Like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, it's crazy, bro. It is crazy. So I can't trust women. They're always going to tell somebody differently than what the shit they're doing. Like, they're not going to tell people that they out here creep, 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 creep. Shout out to our brother, no government name, says, I told a group of normies that I love working because all the money I make is for me, not my girlfriend or wife, or supporting anyone that doesn't benefit me directly, not even family members. And they got mad. Why do society hate free men that put themselves first? Because you don't benefit them. I mean, you don't benefit them. They can't tell you how to spend your money. When you're married, your wife gets to tell you. When you have children, your kids, your daughter, your son gets to tell you how to spend that money. When you're free, they can't tell you how to do it. So they'll tell you your trick or something like that. Like, they'll try to criticize you, or they'll say you're messing with younger women. Can you explain why bitches are obsessed with morality and what other men do with their salami? It seems like they get mad, just like women that can't get over on men with leverage. Okay, it's not morality that they're trying to say. They will frame it as morality, because the same guy will tell you morality will say he's a player or a pimp. Well, morally, we shouldn't do this, but then he'll talk about how much of a player he is. What they don't want to do is have you price them out. It's the same as when a guy says, guys will say this, when you're doing like traveling to these impoverished areas and messing with the women, they'll tell you, don't pay them too much. Don't tip people too much. Don't be generous. Don't pay them excessive wages. If you have a maid, you know, they have maid culture here. Don't give them too many pesos. Now, the reason why they're doing that is that they can have further control over these people. The minute you pay them, just like you pay people in the United States, that is now the barrier, because they're going to say, now I had this one American that paid me this. I had that one rich guy that paid me that. That way, then the people who have the resources can control it, but those people have limited resources. You have maximized resources. You literally can control the whole thing by overpaying and fuck their whole program up. And they don't want that. The whole ecosystem would be tossed out. Now, whose problem was it? Whose problem is that? You got to ask yourself. Because guys will say that about men who pay women. You're messing up the ecosystem. You're messing up the game for us. But here's the question. Whose problem is that? Right? It ain't my problem. That's you problem, nigga. Right? So if you get priced out, that's your problem. It ain't mine. So get your fucking chicken bag up. Go back to work. Because it ain't going to be my motherfucking problem if I got more money than you, nigga. Because money talk, bullshit walk. So if you get priced out or whatnot, it is what it is. It ain't my fucking problem, nigga. Go, you go take care of yourself, nigga. It ain't my problem, nigga. So I'm gonna control a better marketplace. It is what it is. But what'll happen is the dudes that'll say that will be actually trying to lower the marketplace. Right? They try to keep the marketplace affordable for them because they're on a fixed income. Whatever, nigga. It ain't my problem. See, in my world, I don't give a fuck about the rest of y'all niggas. In real perspective, if I see $1 on the floor, I'm not going to pick it up and see if you wanted to have it. I'm not going to pick it up and see if you want to split it into quarters. I'm going to pick it up and say, the hell with you, nigga. Like, that's how I'm going to do it. I'm not going to look at an opportunity and say, I can get another girl tonight, or I can try to get this guy a girl and I can sit this one out. I don't believe in that. What I believe in is I can give you as much information as I can to possibly better your situation. But if you don't want to listen, you cannot drag me back, you fucking crab, to play the game you're playing. I'm going to play the game I'm playing. You play your fucking game. I play my game, and let's see who fucking wins. All right. That's what it is. Nigga, life ain't fair. Right here. Life ain't fucking fair, nigga. It is what it is. There ain't no, I'm supposed to help control the ecosystem too? Fuck out of here, nigga. No, hell no. All right. So what happens is the people who have less, or they're restricted, or have limited resources, they try to control the narrative. But I'm like, but I'm up. I don't know what to tell you. I don't get it. Don't pay them. Don't overpay them. That's your fucking problem, nigga. Hey, pony up. All right. I want y'all niggas out of the game. All right. So when they start looking, they can look over at me. Now, don't tell me I'm going to get robbed and all that shit. Nigga, that's all scare tactics. You see, these niggas only got scare tactics. Well, look, they're going to end up robbing you and making you a target. I got security, nigga. I live in a secure building. But stop. Scare tactics. All people got is scare tactics. Scare tactics. All right, nigga, was you getting robbed when you was paying them $125? No. I'm paying them $150. Am I going to get robbed? No. The answer is no, nigga. This scare tactic ass niggas. All right, they trying to scare you back into compliance to play a bullshit game that they can't really play. Price these motherfuckers the fuck out and leave these niggas starving out here. Leave them pussy begging and starving. Go ahead and work your magic, your game out here. Get your game tight, as they tell you. When you ain't got no game, get your game tight. All right, go get your money tight, nigga. All right, don't get your money tight, nigga. It ain't my problem for fucking up the ecosystem. Y'all messing it up for us. Don't you tell us to go get our game tight when we can't get no pussy out here? Well, go get your money up. Go get your money up or go get your funny up, nigga. You better become extra charismatic. You gonna need it, nigga. By the time I come back and start paying these hoes, you gonna need it. Go get your money up, nigga. All right, it is what it is, bitch, nigga. Shout out to our brother here. No government name. Miles says, when I started off, when I'm starting to realize, coach, at 27, is that you have to be ruthless when it comes to people around you, but especially with women. The slightest disrespect should make you terminate them. Putting trust in the wrong person is expensive. Shit testing is real. All right, I had a young lady who would, and she was another Filipina chick that I was dealing with. She was like snarky. And I immediately checked it. And then she really went into submission, right? But what I noticed is she wanted me to do that, to bring that part out of me, which there are some toxic women, all right? La Toxica, they call it for the Latinas, where they poke and prod and get you to be like, bitch. Unfortunately, that's how women work. So then I was like, oh, okay, I see that's what she does and that's what she likes, right? She wouldn't have to ask for it. They're not going to ask for it. You know, can you pull my hair and choke me and spank me and whoop me? No, that's not how they do it. They get you to, they poke and prod you. They shit test you and they get you to respond. If you respond in the negative, if you don't do anything, if you don't check them and you go kowtow and wiping their feet and trying to, how can I make it better? Guess what'll happen? She's going to treat you like a bitch ass nigga. She's not going to disengage. She's just going to be like, okay, this is a bitch ass nigga. And I'm going to treat him like a bitch ass nigga. She's not going to disengage and run away. All right. So this is all just them kind of testing to get what they want, just like the woman in the DMs. Claudia Jordan, she was poking and prodding and testing me to see if she can get the reaction that I want, that she wanted. And then if I didn't give it to her, she basically was like, all right, let me poke some more. Right. And then she went to, if she got the reaction, then she would have got what she wanted. All right. Let's see here. Jesus Christ. All right. Kevin says Claudia's excuses BS on Instagram. You got the block. You get to the block button by tapping on the name. The video icon is at the top right on the iPhone. And he says right here, once you tap on the name, then you have to tap on another button to block. So she went and tapped on the video call button, which I don't even know where it is. So you said that she was lying about that. She had an excuse. A man supporting men said Claudia B. Jordan just did a video last year begging for a man to save her, pay for her. She's tired of being strong and independent, but she's turning you down. Yes, I did a video on that. That was one of the videos I did about her, reacting to her saying, save me, pay for my bills. And then she came out and said, I was just joking. No, she wasn't. Dude, she's in the DMs of a guy, okay, who just demonstrated that referring to me, was willing to, it doesn't look like I'm funding a lifestyle, but literally willing to go on vacation, looking like he has access to money. Like, people don't really know. You don't really know. But it looks like I'm traveling. I'm going to country. I'm going to vacations and destinations with young women, none over 30 in this video, some 19 to 30. Okay. Some as young as 19, some as old as 28 to 29 in the video. Okay. In destination, blue water. Look at the events, floor seats. So Claudia Jordan was sniffing that, even to the point people were saying I was tricking, which was weird because I'm like, taking a girl to an event, like a boat. Okay. There was nothing that insinuated that. I mean, like you could say that daddy. I mean, you got older women, younger men. All right, that's a hotel. All right, that's a rental. That's a rental. All right, that's at a party. That's at my birthday party at the Encore. So there was nothing really, but what it demonstrated to her was, okay, he's willing. Let me get in on that. Let me get on that. So she was like, let me test to see what he gonna offer. Maybe he's gonna offer. Maybe I'm celebrity enough. Maybe she was celebrity enough. That's what I think she was doing. Then we got a couple more people say it's Claudia B. Jordan. You called her. Is that her name? Oh, it is Claudia B. Jordan. Tony OKGO says these manosphere men are pathetic as hell. The space has lost value since 2022. These losers are cold approaching family members. I'm like, what? He says these guys don't accept that dating is going the escort route. Sorry, not sorry, brothers. Accept it. Pay for play. Play with your PP, bro, and play with your peen. It's going that way. Monetized dating is here, right? It's beyond here. Anybody denying it now and telling me again, like, here's the thing about it. Okay. If you're not showing receipts today, there's nothing you can tell me about what you're doing that's going to matter today. Because you guys all have phones. You guys all have cameras. You have video recorders. You have photos. You have platforms, multiple platforms. You have private platforms. You have DMs. There's no excuse for you not to produce a receipt for whatever you're talking about. So when you start talking on the internet, and I just literally laid down the gauntlet, there ain't no more talking. Sorry, gentlemen, I ain't hearing shit if I don't see shit. I gotta see some shit. You can't tell me, well, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. It's 2026. Drop a DM, drop a photo. I'm not gonna share it. Just show me. Show me what you're doing. Show your work. I'm one of the only people to show my work. There's not many people showing their work out here. They're just talking shit. And then when they show their work, the work is just sloppy. So if you are doing it better than me or doing it in a better way, there's no reason why you don't drop a DM over to CGA. CGA, this is how I'm doing it, and I'm outshining you. Show me. Y'all can make videos. You can send DMs. You can post on Discord, nigga. You can post on Locals. You can private DM me on Zoom. There's so many ways for you to produce a receipt. I set the bar, as they do in World Wrestling Federation. I'm the bar at this point. And if you don't like how I'm doing it, well, that's your problem. I am the bar. I'm setting the bar. Y'all can talk shit all you want and tell me what you doing, and I get it for this and that and blah, blah, blah. You can say it, think of all that, but ain't no excuses for you to not drop a picture and show me a receipt. None. You can argue back and forth and get my attention in the comment section. What you need to show is produce a receipt. And you can't show me a picture of a woman you fucked and say, I fucked her, because that's not what I did. I showed you videos with me in the video. So you see me in the video with the girl. Okay, I'm either next to the girl. In this one, I'm not next to the girl. Okay, I guess I'm not in that one, but yes. Okay, so I'm in the video. Show me of you in the video. In the video. Receipt in the video. In the video. Not in the video, all right, but that's my hand in the video, all right, in the video, okay? Different women in the video. That's me. That's me in the video, okay? This is an example I'm talking about here. You must be in the video. There's me in the video, all right? I'm in the video again. This one, I'm not in the video, all right? I'm in the picture. All right, you got to be in the picture, nigga. Don't show me there's me in the video again. You have to be in the picture, in the video, close in proximity. You don't have to be kissing or hugging or none of that shit. In the video. In the video, okay? In the video, right there. In the video, in the picture. That's me squeezed up against two honeys. In the picture. In the video. I mean, there it is. Okay. I'm not in the video in this one. All right. All right. So I didn't catch the video of this one. I actually am recording the video right there. I'm in the video. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not showing me pictures, I don't want to hear shit about what you're doing. I don't want to hear nothing. It means nothing to me, bro. Nothing. Anyway, just give me a receipt. Talking is nothing. Talk is cheap. You need to be in close proximity. All right. I don't want to hear no 1990 war stories either, nigga. All my videos are from November 2024 to March 2026. Like, they're not even 2 years old. So they're within the last a year and a half. None of these are old videos, old voicemails, old emails, old AOL chats, old pictures. You have a beard now. You didn't have a beard then. All right. Nah, bro. We want new in action, live interaction, nigga. In the picture. In the picture. Close proximity. In the picture. In the video. Look, there we go right there. In the picture. All right. That's fresh and fit. In the picture. All right. Even with pogs. In the picture, nigga. Show me your pogs, nigga. These were two women that wanted to take pictures of me when I was vacationing in Hawaii. All right. So I was trying to get with one of the smaller pogs, but show the picture, nigga. Even your bum work. Show me the picture. All right. Show me. I mean, I don't want to hear shit. It means nothing to me. You wasting my time, nigga. Tony OKZO said the manosphere is pathetic as hell. Well, the manosphere has been gone, bro. The manosphere has been gone. It's been gone. I've been alerting you guys for the last 2 years that the manosphere is jumped the shark. Ancient Man says, watching this NB have opinions or watching this NB have options with what amounts to a cuck as a good guy makes me glad that I never have taken any of them seriously. Adding to the good guy absence of abundance, marrying her after she had one kid is done. Something like that. But yeah, man, I mean, yeah, she did. She said she had a baby daddy and then got married. Like, crazy work. Look, I think, yeah, I don't get it, bro. Shout out to our brother, No Government Name. Genghis is going to have a legacy of kids all over Asia. More countries I travel to, the more I want nothing to do with Western women, not even casually, especially if it's free. Is this the same realization you came to? Well, what I'm going to tell you is you guys are getting bad deals with American women. The single women that's available today. You guys are getting horrible deals from them. Horrible. And they're giving you nothing really to work for. Long term. I'm talking about long term. A shout out to you right there. And I think we're about to round the corner here. It's 2:44 a.m. here in the Philippines. Shout out to Teddy says, Coach, you got me rolling with this Claudia Jordan story. Shout out to you. That is a co-sponsorship. And did I produce my receipts? Again, receipts shown. Shout out to Black Suburban Dad says, had a 23-year-old cosplay girl drop that hot and ready off on Friday. She revealed she has a boyfriend, but says it's complicated. She didn't want to leave my place and is begging to hang out again. This world is evil. Shout out to you. Yeah, man. Some of what y'all girlfriends are doing is absolutely crazy. Like, dudes will be like, well, I got a girlfriend. I'm like, that don't mean, guys, look, in my opinion, and this is true, there's no such thing as cheating if she's not your wife. Okay. What I'm saying is, I don't necessarily agree with that, but you have to go into this world believing that. Because there's no loyalty out here. You have to go into that world thinking that. So when you tell me you got a girl and you got a girl that likes you and I got a girlfriend, that don't mean shit to me. That don't mean shit around the world, bro. Because if you come to Asia, don't come to Asia with that bullshit. Because these bitches they'll have multiple boyfriends on you. Asian women don't play that cheating shit. All right, even when they married, they cheating. So in Asia is completely different. The rules are completely different. You got to watch Asian women because they have different rules of how they cheat and how they don't. But dudes will be telling me they got a girlfriend, and I'm like, pfft. So I'm of the effect that says cheating only matters if you're married. It don't matter. It don't matter in the grand scheme of things, especially if you catch your girlfriend cheating, because a girlfriend will have 3 options right up until your wedding day. Ask any married woman. Ask any married woman. She'll tell you, oh, yep. When my husband proposed to me, I had another dude that I called up right before and said, I think he's going to propose to me. You want to put that bid in? Right up to her wedding day, she called the dude. I'm about to get married today. I just want to say my goodbyes. Sent them a message and shit like that. You got to watch this shit, bro. And they don't find it as a violation. Now, if you did it on your wedding day, they would feel some sort of way about it, obviously. But they don't think that's a violation. That's just what they call female dating strategy. They keep their rotation. They keep their hoes. They keep their friend zones. They keep their beta male orbiters. They keep their work husbands, their play cousins, their male best friends. These are all just options for them. All right. Then don't get into the bachelor party and shit like that, bachelorette party. So in my opinion, you have to believe that just because you boyfriend and girlfriend, there's no such thing as cheating. Certainly not in a sugar daddy, sugar baby relationship. I don't care if she said she wasn't going to cheat on you, nigga. That's not going to stop her from, turning a trick or going to see her side nigga or baby daddy. You got to know that's coming. Yeah, baby daddy. We just talk about it. Baby daddy's another one. Yeah. Hustle Every Day says Claudia should jump on your podcast. Men would actually hear her out if she steps into the men's space. She'll probably gain more men followers if she could lay her case on CGA. Just saying, she won't do that. That doesn't benefit her to get more male followers. All right. She just needs to keep preaching to her female choir, and she couldn't keep up the act because she's a hyena at the end of the day. She's been trained a certain way, been in the industry and whatnot. All right. And I'm all of the opinion of I would never get into a monogamous relationship with a woman and get rid of all my hoes. Not today, bro. Not today. If a woman wanted to be monogamous, I know people find this hypocritical because they see Myron get hung up on this one, but Myron and me are different. Myron's never been married. He's never had real relationship experience prior to this, right? He even admits this. So, but he got caught up trying to get Angie into this. He's non-monogamous. She's monogamous, but she kind of exposed them as being different off camera, which we all are. We're all different when we're off camera. We're all different when we're with women independently, right? But I'm different, right? I'm in a different stage of my life to where I can pull that. Well, if you want to be faithful to me, go for it. But I'm going to be non-monogamous, ethically non-monogamous. But what I wouldn't do is be in an open relationship or in an ethically non-monogamous relationship with a woman, because that doesn't benefit me at all. Okay. Okay, it doesn't benefit me at all. I'm of higher value, make more money than these fucking women. I mean, maybe if Mackenzie Bezos came around, like, what would benefit me being in an ethically non-monogamous relationship with a woman? Unless she was fucking fine ass 24-year-old woman, like extremely fine. But a lot of women think they're extremely fine, and then I show her these are the women I fuck with, right? So. And then sometimes they'll see the women I fuck with and they'll get their mind right. They'll be like, oh shit, Because, you know, sometimes when you're a sugar daddy or you're participating in the JUCO, the women that come to you, they think that you're desperate. They think you have to pay. They think that you can't get no better. Right. And it's because they're thinking, oh, I got all these old guys and paying money, and you just another one of those guys, and they get to run all over you because they're young and hot. Then you'd be like, okay, these are right here. Then I just show the phone. These are my other girls. This is who you measuring up against. So you get your fucking mind right, or be a part of the team, get your shit. But no one's bigger than the program over here. If you think you're bigger than the program, I don't know what to tell you. Now, I can fuck with you, but if you think you're bigger than the program, then I can't fuck with you. But for me, I couldn't be monogamous with a woman. I certainly couldn't be in an ethically non-monogamous relationship with any woman over 30. Really over 22. I mean, there's really no point in me committing to a woman in that. I don't see it. I just don't see it. But I'm in a different point in my life. But if a woman said, hey, I'll be your down ass bitch and you can go fuck these other hoes, all right, I guess. All right, but there would have to be an extreme benefit for me being in a relationship with her, other than her dropping off ass. Like, there would have to be an extreme benefit. Like, I use her name to monetize my YouTube channels. All right, I don't know, something wild like that. All right, where she, you know, I had some felonies, and then I can put all my businesses under her name and social security number. But I don't have shit like that. I'm not a dumb nigga. You know what I mean? I'm not a nigga that has criminal past where I need to link up with a woman to put all my businesses in her fucking name so I can avoid my past felony lifestyle and shit. You know, I don't have those issues. Like, I'm a different guy, bro. I'm a different guy. Like, y'all got to do that shit. Y'all and men's got to start telling the truth as to why y'all do shit with women. Oh, I get with women because they pay for me. No, you get with women because you got 2 felonies, nigga. And you on back child support and you can't get a passport. So you got to stay low under the radar. So you got to get this woman, and you really simp for her and cuddle with this bitch. At the end of the night, tell the truth, nigga. You just got out of jail and you on parole, nigga. And if you get motherfucking a violation, nigga, you going back to the pen. Tell the real truth as to why you be out here caking for these women behind the scenes and why you using them. Tell the real goddamn story, nigga. You done already fucked up your name and reputation in the business. Now you need another woman to be the front manager for your fucking business. Tell the fucking truth about what the fuck happened, nigga. You bankrupt and this woman got good credit. Tell the truth as to why you out here, you ain't playing these women. You ain't pimping them, nigga. You out here using these bitches because you can't use your whole fucking name and reputation because it's fucking dirt. All right. Your credit is poor, nigga. You got 2 felonies, 3 strikes, you fucking out. Nigga, this is the reason you go on back child support, nigga. You can't lease a goddamn apartment to save your fucking life. That's why you be out here using these women. You pimping them and shit like this. Tell the goddamn truth, you couch surfing ass perpetrating pimp. You homeless, nigga. You a homosexual. Tell the truth as to why you out here got to run game, nigga. Tell the truth why you can't take a trip outside the country. Don't come out here and shame me for doing the shit you can't do, bitch, nigga, because TANF on your ass. Don't tell me why you ain't doing some shit, you toothless nigga. All right, shut. Don't tell me why you would do it another way, nigga, because you can't do it my way, nigga. You can't get a bank account, nigga, and no standard bank, FDIC protected ass bank, nigga, or credit union. That's why you got to be out here hustling and begging women like a fucking beggar. Try to tell me I'm doing it wrong, nigga. I'm not a 2-strike felon, nigga. You a loser, nigga. You a homeless homosexual, nigga. You ain't got no shit. You ain't got no credit, nigga. Your mama fucked up your credit when you was 13, nigga. Like, you a bum. That's why. Just come out and tell the world you a fucking bum, and it's the only way you can get by. Don't come in here and judge me, nigga, because I'm a straight lace nigga, straight X, straight by the book, nigga. All right, I'm a bookworm, nigga. I got my good credit, nigga. Shot. Sheesh. Kevin Sullivan says, I got a coworker that's 71. and he has shifts with his wife to watch their 9-month-old granddaughter. The daughter has 3 jobs, so they always have her. Ninja is a step granddaddy for 20 years. Couldn't be me, bruh. Couldn't be me. All right. Undertaker bell out here. Shout out to Myron. He's using an Undertaker bell. All right. Couldn't be me. All right, them niggas' feelings are hurt right now. All right, but yeah, I'm not a pro man's channel. All right, niggas, I will talk about these bitch ass niggas all day long because they got always something to say. Nigga, you still live at your mama's house. But look, 20-year stepdaddy, I'm not gonna be 71 babysitting my step granddaughter. Couldn't be me, bro. Couldn't be me, nigga. I'd rather be pushing up daisies at that point, nigga. I'd rather be motherfucking maggot food if that's what my life fixing to look like. All right, let me just go and check out time. Hotel, California. Okay, all right. Venmo done locked me out. All right, Venmo done locked me out, so don't send no more Venmos tonight. Let's see who else done lock me out. Nigga, oh man, bro, not me, bro. Step granddaddy ass nigga. All right. All right, goodness gracious. He said, I was hurt, coach. I'm like missing the game. I wasn't allowed. I'm not sure what's going on there. Y'all be doing some wild shit. Shout out to Offset says, I think you missed my sponsor on PayPal. Shout out to you. Okay. I'll go back since you said it was a sponsorship. All right. Because I'm looking at it loading more. PayPal is so fucking slow. All right. I do see it down here. Was this today? It was yesterday. So that's why I missed it. Shout out to you. Was I on the show yesterday? Offset said, girl, CGA, my girl wants to quit her job with no plan. I said, find another one first. She said she can't due to her being depressed and anxious, not married. We have a kid. She's in 20K debt, $800 a month car note. She ignored me for 4 days, asking myself, what am I doing? Golly. You see, this is what I'm here for, because this is the reality. Bruh, this is dead weight. She dead weight. I would dump that bitch. All right. I don't know what it is that got you hanging on to her. You got to cuff your balls and dump her, bro. Cut bait. Dead weight. These are the type of people who ruin you. First of all, as soon as if I hear a woman's depressed or has anxiety or stress, she is not relationship material. Do not commit to any woman that has depression or stress or anxiety. She's giving you that's a red flag. Even if you have depression, stress, or anxiety, you should not be in a relationship. That's the last thing you should do. This is going to create codependency. You're going to be the next person she blames for her issues. So I stay away from, I'll still mess around with a woman here and there, but nah, you can't keep these women. So that's the first reason I would dump her. Second reason I would dump her is she has an $800 car note. Like, why? What does she do? She ain't barely got a job. Now she's quitting a job and she's not finding another job first. She's not ambitious. Okay. She's going to make you hold this bag. She's gonna, what did I call? She's gonna squat on you. She's gonna renege on you. This is a mess. She's a mess. Now she's in 20K worth of debt. And now she has the nerve to ignore you. Plus she has a kid. So you're going on child support. Cut your losses. Cut your losses, bro. The longer you go, the more you're gonna owe her. Man, just dump this bitch real quick. All right. Get rid of her, bro. Get rid of this no good. Let her get her life together. Maybe she'll get her life together in your absence, in your steed. But nah. Shout out to Run Forest Run, says happy for you, coach. Shout out to you. Thank you for Run Forest Run. Okay. But a lot of us are in relationships like that, trying to save it. What men have to stop being is Captain Save-A-Hoes. I'm gonna just tell you this right now. You guys are just showing up as Captain Save-A-Hoes. The red pill is an industry full of Captain Save-A-Hoes. Y'all become Captain Save-A-Hoes. We need to stop this. We need to do this. We need to bring back this. And we need to ecclesiastically that. And we need to shut down OnlyFans this. And we need to wait till they do this. We need to repeal the 19th Amendment. If y'all niggas don't run around and go on with your goofy ass lives, we need to do this. And we need to stop these women from doing this. We need to stop these men from paying these poor women and doing that. We need to stop these niggas from getting on the plane and going over here to this country and fucking these girls. All right, shut the fuck up. All right. Shut up. We need to stop. We need to keep the game this. We need to stop the Sims from messing up the game. If you niggas don't get your life together, bro, Free Agent Lifestyle says, get your life together. Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself, bro. And look at yourself in the goddamn mirror. Look at your goddamn shoddy ass beard. Look at your beer belly gut. Look at the hair on your back, nigga. Look at your fat ass. Look at your wide hips looking like a woman. Look at your motherfucking hair. Look at your outfits. Look at your fucking clothes. Like look at how you presented yourself. None of that shit is gonna happen. I've never went out here to say any of that shit was gonna happen. All I said was these women gonna hit the wall. I'm gonna be up. It's gonna be my Super Bowl, and I'm gonna be dating young bitches. All right, and them old bitches gonna be sitting on the sideline looking salty. I said that was gonna happen, and I did it. So. I don't worry about them, bro. Fixing the community ass nigga. All right. We need society and men to contribute back, and we ain't doing none of that shit. That shit ain't gonna happen. Okay. You guys are Captain Save-A-Hoes. One thing I don't want y'all to do is save these fucking hoes. Ladies, I want y'all fucking hoes to be hoes. When y'all start off being hoes, I want y'all to be good hoes. I want y'all hoes to hoe. I want it to be a hoe festival. I want it to be like Mardi Gras. Nigga, I want you, when you start off hoeing, bitch, I want you to be the best hoe you can be for the rest of your funky ass life. And I can use you, I can play with you, I could be in hoes, could have a good time. I have good time with hoes. I love hoes. What I don't like is hoes that show up trying to be good women and good girls to me. I feel disrespected. I feel like you trying to play me. I feel like, what the fuck did I do wrong to you to deserve this shit? I feel like, what did I do wrong to deserve this fucking shit where you want me to be a good man after you've been a goddamn hoe all your life? What did I do to deserve this shit? Like, what kind of nigga do you think I am? To have your ass hoeing around the whole city and then show up in my house trying to hunker and anchor down on my motherfucking ass. Like, do I deserve this shit? No, baby. Be a hoe to me too. Hoes gotta eat. I'll feed hoes, bro. Hoes, let's go eat. Hoes, let's go have a good time, hoes. Hey, hoes, let's go get some outfits. Let's go get some shit. What y'all need? Some fishnet stockings? What y'all need, hoes? Y'all need some high heel shoes? All right, what y'all need? Let's go to the hotel. All right, baby, we gonna have a weekend for you to remember and tell all of your motherfucking hoe friends what I was doing, and maybe you can actually funnel some hoes over to me. All right, go tell your hoe friends what's going on. We can be in hoe business together. Ain't nobody humping around, but we can do some shit. You know what I mean? When you can't service me, you can send your friend over to service me. I ain't mad at you. I don't judge you, but that's the type of hoes I like. All right. I like hoes I like to share a nigga. You know what I mean? Bring me a girl or tell me to bring a girl to the whole fucking party. You know what I mean? Don't be trying to act all prissy. I don't want to be like that in front of another woman. Bitch, you've been doing this shit since before I was here. Since been done it. All right. Hey, but you're going to be another girl. All right. We bringing another girl in, hoe. All right, I ain't mad at hoes. I ain't trying to say these hoes neither. All right, listen. We can be in hoe business together. Ain't nothing like hoe business. Like, You gotta let a hoe be a hoe. Hoe. I don't judge you. We can have good times with hoes. All right, we can have a good time. I take hoes on vacation. We can go on a trip. All right, but when you get there, just know what's happening. All right, I'm expecting you to do hoe activities when we get there. All right, don't clam up. All right, because the wife will clam up. Thanks for taking me on a trip. I'm on my period. Hoes don't do that. You know what's gonna happen when you get to the hotel 2 to 3 times a day. All right, I'm gonna wear that ass out. But don't, yeah, we go on vocations. We go on destination to go home. All right, but like it is what it is. But y'all trying to say these hoes like y'all gonna get to these hoes. Y'all ain't gonna get to these hoes until what? Y'all get some money. Shout out to Leon says, I did some work for an associate to make some money, but it didn't go well. So I issued him a refund. It's okay because I need to gain more skills and scared money don't make money. Shout out to you. And I think that's it. I think Kaylin had one, but it's gonna take me forever to just refresh the page, right? Just be able just to say that. But the red pill become a whole bunch of Captain Save hoes. It's just crazy. All right. Where's my I like hoes? Any hoes in here? By the way, my follower of women jumped up crazy on Instagram. All right, because what was they seeing? They was like, this nigga tricking. All right, let me get in there. But some of these hoes looking dusty. All right, I was like, nah. All right, I got standards for my hoes. I got standards for hoes. Y'all be talking about hoeflation. All right. All right, we hoeflation, bro. Hey man, that's all dead, bro. That's all dead. There's women out here that look broke, busted, and disgusted that got 20 dudes in a dating app that's simping, begging to put their Johnson in between her tooth gap. Right? She missing her front 2 teeth, and there's a dude that's looking at her trying to imagine his Johnson going in between her front 2 teeth, and he begging her to get some punani. You don't even know what these dudes doing out here, bro, to try to get laid. These dudes trying to get the easiest kills out here. They trying to aim low and hit. Because we got these, you no longer can regulate the marketplace. You no longer can regulate the sexual marketplace as a person. Definitely not calling a person a name, a simp, a trick, a hoe, prostitute. There's no, y'all can't regulate the marketplace because people can do so much dirt with this phone and set up so much stuff with this phone. Y'all can't regulate the marketplace. So what you're going to do is hate on the sideline. All right, you're going to hate from outside the club. That's all you got. All right, you do only, in my opinion, only have to worry about yourself. All right, it's really about what you're doing and what you're getting out of it. If you're trying to make it better for women, if you're a man trying to make it better for men, and then you're a woman trying to make it better for women, sorry, both of y'all gonna lose this battle. Okay, both of y'all gonna lose this battle. You have to protect your home turf. Let everybody else do what they want to do. Find your lane, sit in it. Let everybody else complain how you doing it. If they don't like it, it is what it is. But you're not gonna do anything about trying, especially dudes out here. I see these dudes on Instagram. They will say monetized dating is not happening, but then they will constantly be making videos about women selling pussy, right? And what they're doing is prostitution error, but they will deny that it's happening. All right, when I bring it up, not me, I'll get it for free. Okay, but if you guys are constantly facing this problem, then you have to acknowledge that it exists. Once it exists, you have to have a strategy around it, whether you're going to participate in it or you're going to avoid it, or what are you going to do with it? But just denying it is not going to help you. Denying that you need to strategize around it is not going to help you, because all these women are going to beg for some money. Like there was a time a woman could find a way not to deal with you. Today, that time, there's women that don't have that anymore. There's women that will say, okay, I'll find a way to deal with him. 25 years ago, the women were like, I'm not going to deal with him at all. Today, that's not the case. They'll go, there's something I could get from him. Whether he's the nice guy, a trick, a simp, a alpha dog, a Chad type. So now women can, that's why women will say, I have 5 guys that serve 5 different needs. They're finding ways to deal with guys. Now, unfortunately, there's a small percentage of these guys that they rotate to. So that's why they can never keep one. But they'll find a way to deal with you. And if, yeah, a pookie, wherever it is, a nigga that robs, nigga that sell drugs, all right, nigga that got a club promoter, they'll find a way to fix you in. So that's where you have to understand where it's going. Now, if you're just going to stand ecclesiastically on the sideline and wait for them to fix this, in my opinion, and I might be wrong, they're not going to fix this. I'm 99% certain it's not going to get fixed. Now, I know I'm going on and on, but I got to close up the show. The reason why people are going to disagree with me is they're going to talk about some old bitch that don't qualify with what I'm saying. They're going to say, that's not true, coach. I know women that are not like that. Okay, show me these women. Guarantee you they pull up a woman older than 35. They're not going to pull up a woman under 32. And normally the guy is going to be 35 and up, 40, 42, 44. Here's the problem with that. That to me is not an effective dating marketplace for people to change the dating marketplace. Those people are outside of the dating window, meaning that they're still capable of dating, but those people are not going to alter significantly the dating marketplace. Okay. They come from a different time, a different era, a different generation, but they're primarily not the people who are going to procreate or potentially procreate or get married or alter the dating marketplace landscape. You're talking about some older woman that already used their opportunity to go out and now has re-entered it or whatever. That's not the people who I'm talking about. When I'm talking about what's going on are people 18 to 30. 18 to 30. What are those people doing? Because that's going to carry on for the next 40 years. Not old Gen X bitches and old ass millennials. All right. Nobody, them people 18 to 30. What's happening? Well, it's monetized dating. A lot of that going on, a lot of asexual activity, a lot of homosexual activity, a lot of single dudes, a lot of virgins, a lot of male lonely guys, a lot of hoes and skeezers, a lot of OnlyFans girls, a lot. Where are the regular girls in the ecosystem that are going to change that going forward? Girls that are committed to never have kids, never married. Where are the women in that age group that are going to change the direction of the relationships going in the future? Just take that demographic. That's the future. So them people aren't going to, them people ain't going to change overnight based on some podcast. All right. Them people watching Sneeko and whoever else they got. Yeah. Incels. You got incels in that group. So that's why I'm saying we can't take older people and married ones, divorced ones, baby mama, baby daddy, and old people washed up, didn't get married until the end, want to have kids at 38 and 40. This is not the people that are going to change dating. So don't use those people as an example of there's potentially different women out there, good women out there. Those are old women. Those are old guys. Those are old men. That's not going to change the direction. We're talking about young people. Young people, 18 to 30, are those people. Where's the group of those people that are going to change the direction and bring good relationships back? Shout out to the coach gang, man. Love y'all. We'll be back tomorrow. Potentially. We'll see. I'll try to make it happen. All right. Peace.